What's going on, heavyheads? Welcome back to the channel. I got a request from a heavyhead by the name of 94D Janik for some new AC/DC. They got a song out called Realize, so very happy to check them out. By the way, you may hear my puppy barking in the background. It's been difficult for me to actually shoot video and have him in a different room. He hears me and he starts barking, so if you hear him, I apologize. Hopefully it won't last very long. Anyway, so AC/DC is definitely one of those bands that got me into rock, got me into metal, and eventually death metal, brutal death metal. The older I get, the harder I seem to go. But happy to revisit AC/DC here. My first memory, or at least one of my very first memories of getting into rock and metal, was the video that came out in 1986, Who Made Who. So anybody that loves AC/DC is going to know that song. Personally, I feel like that's one of the very best songs that I can remember watching that video as a very young kid, just thinking that that was my shit. So anyway, again, kind of got a little bit heavier as I got older, but one of the great things about AC/DC, in my opinion, and probably it's a very shared opinion, I would imagine, is that Malcolm and Angus, you know, they didn't have to go super heavy on their distortion. They were just that good. You know, it wasn't super intricate. A lot of their riffs are very simple, but super catchy. This is kind of your steak and potatoes rock right here, like just done so damn well. So, again, happy to go back into a little AC/DC. It's Thursday. It's kind of a throwback, so it's very fitting. All right, guys, real quick, I'm going to introduce you to my boy Guinness. He's actually got a cat toy right now. He just took it from the cat, of course. But this is Guinness. He is turning 6 months in a couple of days, and he's my favorite thing in the world. So hopefully I can get through this video and he will be quiet. Let's do this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Hook up with me on Instagram and Twitter. Let's get heavy. Yeah, they haven't changed their formula. AC/DC is just feel-good rock.
Feel
Yep, that's AC/DC. Your meat and potatoes rock, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that what they do is fairly simple, but just good, just straightforward, good music. Feel good music as well. I am curious though. I haven't actually looked up to see who replaced Malcolm Young. So I'm gonna Google that actually real quick while I'm doing the video. All right, so I guess Stevie Young actually replaced Malcolm back in 2014 when his uncle retired due to dementia. I didn't really know all of that. I haven't listened to AC/DC outside of the radio occasionally in years. So there you go. I'm always indebted to them. And forever, I think Who Made Who will probably be my favorite AC/DC song. So let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of the new AC/DC? And what do you want to hear? What do you want to see? Until next time, I know you guys are going to keep it heavy.